Hello, welcome back everyone. Good morning if you are in the morning part of the world, or good afternoon and good wherever and whenever it is to you. It's very nice to be able to connect with you all. Thank you for joining us, Tibetan Buddhist Society of Canberra. This is our regular live streaming of a meditation followed by a talk. So first of all, take a couple of moments if you are able to secure your space, to sit still and be free from all other activities, so that I can guide you with the prayers and the meditation, and then the talk. So first of all, sit in a comfortable posture, preferably back straight, and then most importantly, with a very good intention, how to gain greater cognitive awareness of our own thoughts, feelings, and emotions, which needs a revolutionary change or improvement. And that kind of ability is called meditation. Meditation meaning being with what one is meant to be paying attention to instead of being distracted. So the one who succeeded to achieve that ultimate enlightenment is Buddha. And so therefore I will do a short affirmation in confidence and great inspiration that Buddha and his precious Dharma gives, and as a result of which there is unbroken Sangha or transmission of lineage of practitioners, so what we call refuge in Buddhism. So today's actual topic of discussion, teaching is also that way. So at the very beginning, I'll recite the refuge prayer twice in Tibetan, and then once in English, followed by the prayer for the four immeasurables. So join your hands at the heart if you have the prayer with you, and then join in saying these prayers. Now the four immeasurable, that is the immeasurable benefit to practice loving kindness to people, whatever we can do to make them happy, empower them to create causes of their own happiness, and also be able to relieve sufferings of others, whether physical, emotional, by our skillful way to respond or to listen, to pay attention to, not necessarily by reacting and intervening, but just being there for them to relieve their sufferings, and then and always be in a delightful mood, in the few count of good small blessings you have in your life, and to be delightful rather than being sad and depressed, because this can have a ripple effect on others. So try to develop a sympathetic joy and delight to promote that to others as well. And then the equanimity is trying to remain in the unbiased, even to the nearest and dearest. We shouldn't be too attached. Even their best friend, if they're deluded, we don't want to go sway their way. No, we don't want to be too resentful and negative. Even the difficult people, we should still have some kind of equanimous compassion. So these four are called four immeasurable. These are very immeasurable. They're valuable teachings of the Buddha. Even meditation is so that we can have these kind of tools how to live with loving kindness and compassion and so on. So I will say these prayers again twice in Tibetan, once in English. Please, you also do the same. Allah never juro samja damja dewa da devi juda dembara juro danga da danga juda dawara juro danga mebe dewa da mera juro nyere jada nyeda ndawe tanya la nebara juro mehobis happiness and the cause of happiness, may they be free from suffering, and the cause of suffering, may they never from the happiness. Suffering, may they dwell equanimity, free from her judgment and aversion to those near and far. So with this meditation, please try to have yourself completely available to sit still and follow this calm, abiding meditation technique. We will meditate our practice in 3 slots of time. During the first slot of time, simply focus your attention, consciously positioning the body in the correct posture, from the feet all the way to the crown, to the back, to the shoulders, to the slightly tucked in chin, and this very soft gaze of the eyes, not open, not widely open, no blinking, no tightly shut eyes, but soft gaze right on the floor. Shoulders balanced, hands on your lap. And during this first slot of time, I leave you to yourself learning how to keep the stillness of your posture And let your attention of the mind stay in, actively scanning and correcting gently, and witnessing and feeling the goodness of being able to just suspend all activities calmly and just sit in the right meditative posture. Pace your scanning so much so that you take a useful mini break after every so often. After 6 good rounds of scanning the posture, take a mini break, and only to enhance the stillness of the posture, the gaze of the eyes, most importantly of your attention to the doing, knowing, and witnessing and feeling your correct meditative posture of the Vairochana Buddha. Do not let yourself become distracted or become disengaged or dull or bored or lazy. But instead you're right with the posture, mindfully in maintaining the posture of calm, abiding sit. while keeping your posture as the support and base. Now, during the second slot of time, keeping your posture still and gaze of eyes soft. Now, the main thing is paying attention, stillness of attention, one pointedly to the qualified round of breathing that you inhale mindfully. Witness the incoming breath, the oxygen in a wide body of goodness that makes you inspired as you inhale very thoughtfully and full attention. As your oxygen permeates through your lung, imagine it spread in the lungs and bloodstreams, reddens and rejuvenates and feels very re-energized. Witness the whole blood circulation spreading all over the body and soothing the body. With this mind, stay with the permeation of the blood and oxygen. And then as you exhale, do the conscious breathing out of the carbon of fear or sadness or hurt or worry or even physical distress in one out breath and feel relieved. In this way, stay with each round, as that is all there to witness and matters most. So try to stay with each round and do about half a dozen rounds, and then take a mini break after a while, during which you can twitch your toes or blink your eyes, whatever small but useful technique. And then again repeat another bout of good 6 qualified rounds of breath. In this way, stay with good discipline, without being dull or lazy or forgetful or distracted. Just stay with one calmly, doing, knowing, seeing, feeling, and watching each round of breath, with relishing it with great mindfulness. Keeping the good posture as the base. Now, during this time, we'll still keep the posture very still, gaze wide, half open, but we primarily focus on counting the qualifier around breathing, which you do it very carefully. After each exhalation is concluded, you mentally count that. If you prefer to count forward, do the forward counting. If you prefer to challenge yourself doing reverse counting, do the reverse counting. Try to aim at least up to 21 or count backwards from 21. After each good exhalation, count the one or reverse. And if you stay really focused without losing the count, that's keep going. Even if you lose the count, as soon as you notice lost the count, take that as a mini break. Take a gentle, even calmer in noticing that, and then repeat the count again, starting from 1. So try to increase your endurance of the doing, knowing, seeing, feeling, one pointedly, calmly, with counting each around the breath, without laziness and forgetting what to do, without becoming bored or distracted, even physical stress, a little numb there. You just breathe it out when you exhale. And then breathe in all the goodness, and then saturate the parts of the body, and then bring out as you breathe out. And in this way, make your whole physical sensation and feelings as transient as they ought to be, and not anything to dwell in you, but you are able to empty them out as soon as they arise. In this way, make each round of breath that you're counting great technique to empower you to know all feelings are but transient, and one can make them impermanent using the amount of breath. Do it without any compromise. before the teaching, I will do the recitation of the Manjushri mantra Om Arapachana, and then di as many as possible in one breath. This is a special, they call tongue twister, but I think it loosens the tongue to have good fluency and articulation as an art of speaking mantra. So I'll do that. Sadu zo marabazana de 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 marabazana amarabazana de marabazana 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 Omarabazana di 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 di